Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of that show who has so many names that eventually I'm going to run out of ideas and I'm just going to repeat one that I've already used. Here with Robert's recap is Robert, played today by Bradley.
Sorry.
Really
So-
switching it up there.
So last time did we clear out the train last time? Let me look at my notes. Hold up. Yes, we met the not conductor, the mad scientist that was at the engine room and seemed confused about being dead. And we decided to re-kill him and put him to rest finally.
That you sure did.
And we brought some horrible possessive ooze back home, and now it's it's having some fun with our townsfolk.
Yep, it's just out there. You have no idea what's going on. Yeah, all right. So you guys are back in Sanctuary. And we have a list of things that you guys wanted to do here during your time in Sanctuary. Morgan, you're going to continue to practice your pistol. You're going to make some more ammo. You're going to practice reloading and speed reloading, which is a cool thing that gunslingers do. So you're going to get some practice time with that. You're also going to see about crafting breastplate.
Yeah.
Breastplate. And due to the working forge that has helped Sanctuary thrive and progress and hold as many people as it continues to hold, there is a working forge. There is a total of, what did I say, 6?
6 or 8, I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was 6. I'm trying to find my own messages. It is 8. Sorry, it's 8. 8 fully trained working blacksmiths that work the forge, and they do keep it going around the clock just because the demand is so high due to the level of population that you guys have brought into Sanctuary. And no fewer than 2 Icathians are working this forge at a time. It's only shut down once while you guys have been here, and that was for a day that Icathians are beginning to observe as a whole. It's like their own holiday. So other than that, you're able to work with them to create a breastplate that fits you perfectly.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, you can have your breastplate.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're also looking for a tanner to see if you can have a cool hat and overcoat
Absolutely. Yes.
that can be worn for no additional benefits other than you would look cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
100% vanity.
And you know what? If it doesn't look cool aesthetically, it's like, why wear it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm totally with you on that one. Let's see. Corvin, you also wanted to do some bookkeeping and some resource research to make sure that the proper resources were attainable or obtained already. What does your bookkeeping loosely look like?
It's mostly going storehouse to storehouse or whatever kind of situation we have, and just see what we have and see what like who is managing it. And just talk to them, see if they have any issues procuring anything.
Okay,
Yeah, just talking to people basically.
cool.
How many bullets would you say I was able to safely reload or safely create?
What tool proficiencies do you have?
Alchemy.
Alchemy. I would say that it's not potions per se, but it's chemistry. I would say that helps you. Bullets, as far as bullet goes, in addition to having them work on your breastplate and needing to be available for that, and practicing with your pistol, I would say you've been able to craft an additional 20
Okay.
bullets. How many of those are you going to be using during your practicing?
I would say we'll say 15.
You're going to use 15 during practice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Corvin, I know we had mentioned an apiary. Is that something that you wanted?
Well, honestly, yeah. Wax and honey sounds like honey's a good treat and wax is a good resource. So sure, why not?
Fantastic. You spend about a day and a half kind of just exploring the forests surrounding Sanctuary, and you do actually happen upon a hive that you are then able to identify. You build an apiary for it. You make the proper transitions from getting the hive occupants from their homemade hive into the apiary, and you've begun you've begun the practice of beekeeping because you beekeeping bees now.
Is he beekeeping it?
Yeah.
I had to ask in there, and I put in the little chat. Can vampires eat honey?
Sure, why not? I'm a dampier, not a vampire.
Yeah, there's a distinction.
Oh, sorry.
Vampire.
Vampirism Serbian brother.
Lonnie is heading up she's the head of the crops and herbs division. Make sure that everything is up to par. Her experience living within vast fields of corn makes her especially important during this one. So Lonnie, you're just getting everything on track. And yeah, you're able to even make sure that they're planting some herbs. That way anything that you do grow and then cook will at least taste good instead of bland and lame.
Word.
Mora, you said that you wanted to work with Alan and Arthur and maybe even Morgan, since he has proficiency in alchemy tools, at reverse engineering health potions to see if you can make them on your own.
I think I almost died a bajillion times. So I feel like that's not out of character to be like, hey guys, how can we prevent this from happening again?
No, I actually really like that. So with the help of Alan and Morgan.
Yay, Morgan.
I'm gonna let you roll.
Oh.
Yep. I'm going to have you roll for it. Roll for Arcana, because there's not a science. Roll for Arcana, but you do have 2 people helping you, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay. This one is a 12, and this one is a 10.
Yeah. You are able to, with the help of... It takes you 2 potions to reverse engineer it, but you are able to figure out the ingredients to health potions, and that is now something that you all can make. Luckily, the ingredients for the least effective potion of healing, just potion of healing, They are pretty common items.
Honey.
And sure, yeah, if you'd like it to be a little bit more tasty going down, honey can be a part of it. But you are able to now craft those. You are able to make just because of the distilling process and the mixing process and the process to actually get everything within the potion properly mixed and cooked together. You can make one potion every 2 days.
Ooh, okay.
Until it becomes a bit more familiar.
Sweet.
Okay. So that whole process takes you 3 days, leaving you, if we're going on our 10-day time period, that leaves you 7 days. So you're able to make another 3 potions with 1 starting its processes. I know I put it in our chat, but just, for the benefit of the stream and the recording, on the 4th day after you guys return from the Sire 1313, Arthur reawakens. He spends a couple days feeling very lethargic in bed, and he doesn't speak much, and Alan hardly leaves his side. But after a few days, he does begin to grow a little stronger. He's starting to move around. He's still not very talkative, and he seems to want to spend the majority of his time in solitude in the library reading. So that's where Arthur has been. Mora, you did try to get his expertise, have him help on your potions of healing initiative, and he seemed rather uninterested in that. Once you spend the days necessary to reverse engineer the potions of health, you also wanted to make a type of poison bomb.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking like poison, like gas poison, or like acid poison? Because poison
Or like
is like
spores.
like ingested, but you
Yeah.
can't like throw a potion down somebody's
Throat.
mouth.
I know. I just thought it.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is it that you really want this to look like? Do you want it to be like gas, like very like
So
bad
like in a
guy
spray
from Wonder
bottle?
Woman? Or
So originally I was thinking, and it'd be hard to do though, because like gas dissipates into the air, obviously. And then like, if I'm like, oh, oops, Lonnie was too close. Like, I don't want to cause issues. So, but also, I don't know. So my original idea was gas, like a small concentrated form of gas where like you throw like the glass vial hard enough at somebody's face and then like the gas comes out, and then it kind of is like would hopefully only be to the level where it would affect that person. But I think that would be really hard to navigate. Like, I know this is in a fantasy realm like that we're making up, but also, I mean, I don't want to just
well, if the vial that you're breaking, one, is actually like breakable and not fragile enough that it just breaks while you're carrying it. If it's small enough and it's only holding a small concentrated amount of gas, then presumably you would be able to smash it over somebody's face and have it only affect them because of how little gas there actually is. By the time it dissipated out toward anybody else, it wouldn't be as effective.
Yeah.
So presumably this is an idea that might work.
Okay.
It's
acid was
harder.
another brief thought, but I don't know.
It would be harder for you because unlike the potions of healing, you have nothing to reverse engineer.
I'm like, you know what? I hear if I mix bleach with almost anything. Like, you know,
Right. So there's no bleach in Sanctuary.
I know. Ugh, and the germs are rampant.
Their
so let me
white
tell
laundry
you.
looks terrible.
Yes. Yeah, sure. You know what? And even if I don't get a chance to test all of them, I'm okay with sometimes being like, I throw this one and hope it works. I don't know. But
that is the other thing. It would be difficult to test.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain level of risk that comes along with that.
And I'm so willing to take that risk. So if anybody's cool with it, if I just have like these little things that I can.
I don't breathe, so from what is described, sounds fine to Corbin.
So you would prefer that to the acid? I take it. That's
Yeah.
Is there enough space for her to have like a testing site for her nipples?
So how would she test it though? That's the question.
Yeah, because I don't want to do it on anything that doesn't deserve it. So
You can test it on yourself. You run the risk of death.
Dying?
You can test it on your Icathians. You run the risk of death. The only person that
We
you
have
don't
plenty
really
to
run the
spare.
risk of that on is Corvin, but he also doesn't breathe. It wouldn't affect him at all. You'd have no
Corvin!
idea if it's a success or a failure.
And I'm, you know what? Like I said, even if I don't get to test it, whatever, I'm gonna have it, and then I might
Would
just be like, "Hey, DM, I'm gonna throw bottle number 3."
Would it be morally
Okay.
questionable if I did my conjuring animals for her?
I don't want to do that. The animals didn't do anything.
I mean, no animals were harmed in the testing because they're not real,
No.
right?
That's true.
Her face.
Oh
love
man,
how
it's
in
such a
the
good thing PETA doesn't watch our stream.
But they're just they disappear at some point anyway, right?
They
They
didn't die, they disappeared.
presumably.
They just
I can't do it. I can't do it.
We've managed to create capitalism, law enforcement, and weapons of mass destructions in this world.
We
So,
don't know that for sure.
Yeah.
no, we don't know.
And the
You don't
Geneva
know
Convention
there's
doesn't exist here, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. So if I could just have, you can totally say no. It's very fine. I just mainly wanted to redo my ring, add those spells I used back onto it, try to
Mhm.
create potions of healing as backup for everybody and myself. And then for funsies, anything that just didn't work, where I was like, hey, this seems bad for you. And I just put it into little jars and they become my little mystery jars. And I have my little notes of which ones are which. And so if one of them's effective, I'll like make a note. Jar number 3. That's great. But
Okay.
let me know.
So sure, we can do that. I bet the house gnome had something to say, and that's where she went. So is there anything else that anybody wanted to do in this downtime?
You could argue
I
that
think-
Mora is trying for proficiency in a poisoner's kit, maybe? If you want to try to, she might not get it right away, but you say she's working her way towards it.
This is one way that she could gain that for sure.
Did you say poison kit?
Poisoner's kit.
Poison-
Yep.
Is that a thing? I did not
Yes.
read that far in advance. I'm sorry.
If
That is a
I
thing.
haven't already mentioned, I would, if I have time, I would be helping her with my alchemical knowledge.
Yeah.
Do not have
Yeah.
poisoner's kit or poisoner's knowledge, but I have
Poison.
exactly.
So
I have
as
bleach. I use it for laundry though.
as part of your proficiency in your alchemist's kit, you would understand the properties of certain ingredients, knowing which ones were what goes into potions would be kind of similar. You would understand which properties are harmful, which properties are helpful, and you would be able to kind of guide her into making what may in fact be an efficient poison. Then there comes the process of turning that not only into a liquid poison, but into a gas, which you would then have to figure out. Mora, go ahead and give
Bunsen
me
burner.
another roll.
Ooh, for what?
Probably Arcana.
Okay, that's a plus.
I don't know if it'd be helpful in that process, but I have detect poison.
You would be able to detect whether or not her concoctions are in fact poison.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, they'll definitely kill you.
Yep.
All right.
Don't breathe that one in.
16.
Hey Lonnie, why are you holding your breath?
You 16. You are able to create a using Morgan's knowledge of alchemy properties, alchemical properties. You make 6 different potential little vials of poison gases.
Hey, thanks for the brain assist, Morgan.
It's just staring at like the bubbling and whatnot, and the gaseous forms.
And then I guess presumably you would want Lonnie there to tell you if they are actually poisonous.
Yes, please. Lonnie, I need your magic assist. Guys, I'm useful. Let me use you.
Lonnie, using your detect poison, you can confirm that 3 of her 6 created potions are poisonous.
I chuck the rest nonchalantly.
They're not poisonous.
You want to save the
but-
bottle?
Oh, good point. They're gone. So-
This one was the cure for cancer. This
This is a good allergy, man.
and this one's a nightcap.
Not what I need right now.
And then, just to make sure I've got everything, Corvin, you also said that you wanted to spend some time searching the grounds to see if those strange blobs that you brought back from the Sire 1313 have, if you see any sign of them.
Yeah, or anyone like acting strange.
Okay. What manner of strangeness are you looking for?
So mostly when I'm doing my rounds, just doing like talking to the storage managers and stuff like that. I'm just checking and looking around to see if I see anyone like actively, like no, I'm not gonna make that comparison. Someone that doesn't look well.
Okay, someone who looks ill?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Or even like when this thing had taken over Mora, there was kind of that light flicker of how this gel blob would
Pops
kind
out,
of
yeah.
pop out of her. You're looking for that too, I assume.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, throughout your many days of observation, both near and from afar, you don't find any sign of these blobs yet.
Have we checked in with the hag at all? Because last we talked to her, she was left to investigate the someone doesn't belong thing she told us.
Corvin wouldn't do that directly. If he ran into her, sure, but he wouldn't go to the hag.
So as you think about it, the hag has been rather absent.
Like we haven't seen her at all, or she's just keeping to herself.
Yeah, maybe she's keeping to herself. You haven't really seen her. The complaints from the Icathians have also seemed to have stopped. People are no longer complaining about, small missing items. People are no longer complaining about how they think she's watching them at night or anything like that. She seems to have ceased activity.
Arthur killed her.
You what?
So Arthur killed her.
Arthur killed her?
It's a distinct possibility.
The weak guy that just woke up and spends
The
all his
one
time in the
keeping to
library?
himself, yeah.
Okay.
Withdrawal
trust him.
is a common
Alright.
sign of trauma
Mm.
and grieving, and also accidentally us getting his evil twin from the mirror realms we were jumping into, and he's really a bad guy. So it's just
Also-
a gamble. Just kidding.
I mean, he hasn't brought it up, but Morgan, you're pretty sure that he now recognizes you from the 2 times that you killed him.
Yeah, I've been awkwardly avoiding him. I did
So-
not kill him twice, to be fair. I killed him the first time, and the second time, I just didn't say anything when he got killed. Technicalities.
We can just offer for him to punch you in the face. I hear that helps. Just punch him in the face and you feel better, right? No?
Not
What
really
could
sure.
possibly go wrong?
Yeah. So you guys remain in sanctuary for 10 days. 20 days. Mora, you are able to get. Oh, now I have to do math out of this. Hold on. 7 potions of healing. And you are also able to, in addition to those 3 vials of poison, you're able to create 3 more that Lonnie has confirmed are, in fact, poisonous. Morgan, you get your breastplate. Corvin, you get your beehive. Lonnie, you are really proud of that corn that's growing.
Can I put together like snack packs for all of us so we have rations and stuff?
So you have like trail mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You absolutely. You are able to construct a kind of trail mix using, the dried nuts that grow around Sanctuary. You're able to take a portion of some of the corn and create some like dried corn snack to add to it. You do convince Corvin to maybe give you a little bit of honey so you can sweeten up that trail mix a little bit. And I feel so bad that the house gnome is so lonely when we play the games.
He has a dog and a cat.
And he was playing with him just fine earlier, and he wanted nothing to do with us. But the moment we're behind doors because we're playing a game, he's like, "Hey, wait a minute. What in the world was I talking about just now?
Trail
trail
mix.
mix?
Yeah.
It's so good. You make some dang good trail mix, girl.
Dried fruit.
Yeah. Salt. Get some salt in there. It's real nice. And yeah, you guys kind of you just kind of continue on with these plans. Is it your turn?
No, the dog started barking. Anyways, did we see any, or did I see any signs of Carolyn?
Of what?
Carolyn, the little girl.
Oh, Carolyn Dinwiddie. That's right,
Yeah.
because you were visited in your dream by the nightmare of Carolyn Dinwiddie, and she told you there's an enemy among you. And she encouraged you not to die too quickly because she wanted to be involved in that. Since that, no. You have not seen any sign of Carolyn Dinwiddie, nor has anybody else had these nightmares. All right. Any last minute pieces of business that would like to be brought up in Sanctuary before we jump forward?
I think we're good.
All right. So one night on the 20th, at the end of the 20th day, back in Sanctuary, all 4 of you in your nice, comfortable individual rooms lay down to sleep. Corvin, do you sleep or do you just kind of go into like one of those trances?
Nope, Corvin sleeps.
Cool. You all lay down to go to sleep. And sometime in the middle of the night, you are awoken by the sound of distant yelling and even more distant screaming. And as you wake up and you look over to your window, you can see an orange glow coming from outside, from within the grounds of Sanctuary.
I look out the window more.
Sanctuary is on fire.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
The barracks, the houses, the huts, the fields that Lonnie tended so carefully burn. And you see Icathians running frantically back and forth from one end of the compound to the other with buckets of water, and they are trying to combat these flames.
We should make the, what's it called? It's not a conveyor belt. The like relay lines instead of everybody
Bucket
running back
brigade?
and forth crazy. Like, yeah, there you go. Everybody bucket brigade. Did we solve it? Did it fix it?
Just shouting bucket brigade.
Do you shout that out the window?
Well, I'm like, are we on the second floor or is it the first floor?
Yeah, you're on the second floor.
I can make it. I jump out the window. I'm helping. And then
Oh, okay.
but
How much
stealthily.
falling damage is that?
I don't know how tall's the house. If it's
Hold
like,
on. This isn't something that you often make me need to know.
whatever. I'm playing for fun, you guys. I'm tired.
Corwin also jumps out the window, but sticks to the wall.
Okay.
That's cheating.
All right. Mora, you take 1 damage as you land, jumping from the second story, and you see Corvin running down the wall from his bedroom window to join you, and you begin shouting instructions on how to efficiently try to combat these flames without expending too much energy or leading to unnecessary injury. Morgan, what are you doing? He's leaving.
I'll be right.
Yeah. Lonnie, what are you doing?
So how tall is the building? Like the window?
Oh, you're on the second story.
Our building is fine.
Your building is not on fire right now.
Then I will just go down the stairs and meet them outside.
You
Normal
run.
reaction.
You run out of your room and you run down the stairs. And as you reach the bottom of the stairs, you're passing another bedroom on the bottom floor. And you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Six.
And with the fire that you've just seen blazing outside the within the grounds of Sanctuary, distracting you, you miss for a moment that there lies a body just outside of this bedroom, and you trip over it,
Who is it?
slipping
Arthur?
in its blood. Do you take a moment to investigate?
I will investigate you.
You have to go and roll him over. He's so covered in blood. It is Dr. Van Richten.
Aww.
We liked him.
The bedroom that is right there, though, is not his. His is also up on the second floor. The bedroom that he is lying just outside of, the door is closed. That is Alan and Arthur's bedroom.
I knew it. Are they in there?
The door is closed. You want to open it?
Yes.
The room lies empty of life. Alan lays on the bed, his throat slit.
Arthur?
Hmm?
What about Arthur? Is he gone?
Arthur's not there.
Mm-hmm. Suspicious.
You stand there and sassily say, mm-hmm. As if you've known it all along.
Internally, yes. I'm going to go tell Mora and Corbin who are outside.
You don't No, well, I guess you were looking out the back as they jumped down. Yeah, you do know that. You rush out there to relay the horror that you found to the two people trying to put out the fire. Morgan, welcome back. What are you doing?
I hear there's a fire. I will help put out a fire.
You
I've been
you
helping
rush.
this whole time.
How do you get outside to help put out the fire? Are
I
you
snuck
also
in.
jumping out a window?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm the only one that has to see
Only
this.
person-
You
yeah.
you take 1 damage as you fall from that height,
But Lonnie
Uh,
took the most.
and then immediately run off to join your companions. You can
Parkour.
hear as you guys continue to delegate these tasks to the Icathians who are trying to put out this fire with their many buckets. You can see others who are rushing in and out of the larger barrack house, the one that does not house families or and it's mostly there for the single people or the younger adults. They are rushing in and out, trying to bring out important possessions, important tools. They're trying to make sure that everybody gets out. And you can hear the wood of this building begin to creak heavily, and you can hear cracks that send up plumes of embers into the air. And you get the feeling like this building is going to collapse soon.
Is there anybody inside of it?
There's people running in and out at regular intervals. Yeah, trying to make sure that everything important is brought out of the building before it succumbs to the fire.
I'll go ahead and, with spell slots, cast some Unseen Servants to try to help. They're slow, but they'll be able to go in unharmed into the fire to help. And Corbin will follow them in to kind of lead. And tell people to calm down and stop running in themselves.
Okay. Your unseen servants begin, grabbing bags, chests, tools. How many unseen servants do you have?
I cast 3 of them.
3. So your 3 unseen servants, they start with anything that is close by, picking the easiest things first, the most practically savable things first. And as you're trying to calm down the Icathians to get them to kind of stop tripping over each other or running around, and
just stop going into danger. You're gonna kill themselves, kind of thing.
okay, do you notify them about the collapsing building?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. As you notify them of the collapsing building, they look up, and sure enough, the main support beam of the building now looks like it's about to fall into 3 different pieces as the fire burns from within it. And they very hurriedly, leave the building, leaving behind any of the other possessions that may be left. And they encourage you to follow them. And they immediately begin trying to put out fires in some of the smaller huts surrounding the area, and as well as the fields where they grow their crops.
Yeah, I follow.
And you follow them. The other 3, what do you guys want to do? How do you want to tackle this one?
I don't know. In the moment, I feel like I would be joining the line and helping get water to where it needs to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily the most effective way to do it if the fire's that widespread. Does it seem like it's that widespread?
It does seem like it's widespread, and it feels like it's spreading even faster. You can now see some of the trees at the edge of the forest are beginning to catch.
And I can't cast reduce on fires.
Reduce flame.
Yeah.
Reduce.
It might be. Okay, I know you explained it before. It's like a forest around this sanctuary, right? And that's where the hag had disappeared into. And then beyond the forest is where like the mists are.
Presumably. The nice thing about Sanctuary you've noticed is that it kind of allows you the space that you need. So even as you go out and you explore the forests, they don't really seem to end. You do kind of get the feeling of being pushed back or encouraged to stop. But there's no real wall and there's no visible beginning to the mists. It's kind of its own self-contained domain, magically speaking.
So I wonder if it's just time to like evacuate, but they can't really evacuate anywhere except.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I have Druidcraft, and it says I can predict what the weather will be.
Okay.
Okay.
I know this isn't it, but I just imagine you standing in all of the flames and something like, "There's a 30% chance of partly cloudy skies tomorrow, guys." I know that's not it. It's like,
Okay. Okay, never mind. I've read the word manifest, and I was wondering if I could like summon
And this
cloud.
just in. Fire.
But I can put out a small campfire.
And did Lonnie tell the group about Van Richten's?
Yeah, I went
injury?
outside. And
Oh, okay.
So Corvin, you had kind of gone into the longhouse, and she was able to meet up with Mora and Morgan and relay that Van Richten and Alan are dead.
All right. But Corvin didn't hear this?
No, Corvin was with his unseen servants doing unseen things.
Wait,
problem
let me
solving
look at
skills, guys. But I can't like roll in dirt onto everything.
Is there any signs, perpetrators who might have done this?
Hey, why don't you roll me a quick perception check there, dude?
so
Cool.
I have Thunderous Wave. Could I use that to put fire out?
Nat 20
No.
or 22?
Nat 20. You see from within the family-sized huts where the individual families have built their own sustainable little living areas, which are very close to the fields where all the crops are grown. You see that from that area, a large shambling hag form is running away from the fire and into the forest.
Oh no, our deputy.
Probably nothing. I'm going to change. I'm going to point this out to my comrades. I'm going to shapeshift into my werewolf form.
Okay.
And I am going to pursue.
I like it. Maybe she
Okay.
can stop it.
Yeah, you're much faster than her, even as not a werewolf. You would be able to catch up pretty quickly. So Morgan begins bounding after this retreating figure. Leaving Corvin, you are able to clear out the longhouse just as it collapses. You and all the Icathians that were there, your unseen servants, you're all able to make it out as this entire building collapses in on itself, sending up sprays of ember and large flames and smoke up into the sky. Similarly, you do kind of see some huts that have been set up around the area are also showing signs of being near collapsed. These ones do look like they had been vacated very quickly, and there is nobody currently in danger there. Mora and Lonnie just checking in. As Morgan bounds off, is there anything that you wanted to do?
I think I'm just gonna keep trying to help with the fire.
Same.
I don't have a lot of magic, and I don't have a lot of resources, so I'm doing what I can.
Excellent. Morgan, you loping off into the darkness are quickly left out of sight of your companions. Despite the brightness of the flames giving a good visibility as far as light goes, the smoke filling the air and the shadows that are being cast obscure that visibility just as equally, casting everything again into uncertainty. You lope off into the forest and you find the hag. Once you have eyes on her, what do you want to do?
I'm going to first have my pistol ready to go, and I'm going to start shouting at her to stop.
Okay, she stops.
Okay. It's going to be kind of because I just ran after her, and I'm kind of just panting a bit, so I'm going to be a little winded and gasped.
Okay.
The fires, why do you start those?
She turns slowly towards you, and you can see she's holding a blooded dagger.
Do I know of Van Richten and Alan?
Yes, Lonnie did come out and tell you and Mora about them.
Okay. Cool.
About what she saw.
You did it. You murdered Van Richten and our host. What do you have to say for yourself, witch?
She just kind of shakes her head and she drops the dagger and she raises her hands up.
I hold the pistol as if I'm going to shoot at her.
Do you have anything to say?
And she shakes her head, and with still one hand up, she kind of holds her neck.
All right. I'm actually going to make a bellowing howl as to get Mora and everybody else's attention. And because they're the closest, Mora and Lonnie were the closest to me. Kind of like a Horn of Boromir kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know, I just invented it.
I don't know what that sounds like. Can you give me an example?
I will need the three of you guys to roll for perception.
Yeah.
Just given that, just to see if you can hear his bellow over the crackling of the flames, the yelling of the Icathians. And also, for some reason, I can't open the private chat, so I can't see any of the rolls that you guys are typing in.
19.
If somebody is able to unlock that for me, or
How do we do that?
I don't know.
You're the owner.
You're
I assumed
in
you would do
charge.
that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is like, I don't know how. Like, I normally just open that up and everything is fine.
There's
And
no
right
settings
now,
on it.
It's not letting me in.
Oh.
Well, I got a 19. Corbin got
Got
a
a
14, and
14.
Lonnie got a 14.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hear him. You hear his bellow over the fire.
Hark, a bellow! And I run off.
Is everything okay here? Are you guys all right? And I begin to shift towards the bellow.
Hark,
So-
a bellow! And I run after
Yeah,
it.
Mora's gone. Mora's RUNNOFT. She's run off.
Yeah, I was speaking
Follow
to
me!
Icathians, not.
Oh, you're asking the
Oh,
Icathians.
sorry.
Yeah, they say, "Go, we've got this," and they continue to fight the blaze.
All right, yeah, I'll chase after.
I will
Cool.
follow Mora.
I'm
Excellent.
faster than a damp here.
And just knowing the direction that Morgan bounded off into, you do come across him pretty quickly, and you see that he has the hag at gunpoint. The hag, realizing why Morgan let out a howl, her face contorts in anger and in rage.
Why?
What's wrong, Morgan? Why'd you call us? Hello, hag? Are you doing okay?
The knife.
And I point to the only words I let off, and I point to the knife that she dropped.
She ran from the cabins with that weapon. I believe she's the one who murdered Van Richten.
Van Richten's dead. Wait, we have to. We have to get out of here.
By the way,
I look
Oh,
up
yeah.
to see if I see any like distortions in the domain.
Like around the boundary.
Yeah.
You see no distortions. You feel no distortions. It still feels like Sanctuary.
Okay. I thought he was the Lord. I guess. Anyways, did you kill him?
You see her angrily scowl at you, and her both arms fall down to her sides, and she just stands there defiantly. Her eyes flick down to the dagger that she was carrying, and then back up at Morgan.
Cat got your tongue. like, are you not able to talk right now? You used to talk to us all the time, ma'am.
She's gonna turn and run.
I'm going to yell at her to stop.
do I have my?
She doesn't stop.
Dang it! I don't have my.
How far away is she from us?
She was about 20 feet away from you when you first arrived.
I think this is a great time for target practice. I'm going to take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
And I was like, poison bomb, but she's not
like-
piecing me.
Wrong dice. And that would be a 19.
Yeah. Damage.
That
What if
will
she's
be
trying to show us?
I know. I would like.
Get her on the leg.
Don't kill her yet.
7 to hit. Piercing.
Yeah. You shoot her, and she falls to the ground, just in a big heap.
And then, she alive?
You can't tell from here.
Okay,
We
let's
go
go
up.
see if she's alive.
I'm going to activate my Crimson Right. And you see the handgun just like give off a fiery aroma as I take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I reload as I approach.
All right. You've shot her. Where were you aiming? Let's ask that. Where were you aiming on the hag? That was a pretty good shot. 19 was good.
Okay. I would say that I was aiming for like the legs or whatnot, trying to get her to stop.
For the legs? All right. Yeah, well, she's not screaming. She's in a heap. She is down. She is not responding. I'm going to say you aimed about 6 inches too high. Shot her in the back.
Whoops.
Still need a little bit of practice with your gun, but you did hit her. You did hit your target. That's for darn sure. And is anybody checking on her state?
I'll
Yes.
check on her. Yeah.
Go, Lonnie, go.
Medicine check.
Ten.
You're pretty sure you saw where the bullet hit because she's now bleeding from her lower back. And you're not really sure why she is also bleeding from her throat.
Okay. Is she laying on her back or is she like on her side?
No, she
or-
fell forward. She's laying on her front. But you can see as she lays there, there's this slice
Is she
going down the
dead?
side of her throat. And there is blood flowing from this gash.
So she did. Dead.
Well, if you would like to assume that,
Okay, can I see it? Can I poke at her and ask?
you want to hey, are you dead?
Yeah. Hey, can see if I get a response.
You know that she's shot in one place on her body and she's bleeding from another. You are uncertain as to her state of life. I'm sorry, that's what a 10 gets you.
Okay. Who knows how to check a pulse?
You do.
I do.
And you've done it.
Okay.
You are unsure of her state of life. As you checked her pulse, you got her blood all over your hands because you had to feel for her throat.
I look off in the distance of where she was taking off to run, and I see if I can like see anything that's over there.
Darkness and trees.
My nemesis. Just kidding. Okay.
Trees or darkness?
Both.
Can I use my find traps real quick?
You want to look for traps?
Yeah.
Perception check.
Okay. I mean, it's my...
It's a spell.
Yeah.
What is it?
A spell.
Find traps.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah, it's a range of 120 feet.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Okay. I don't have to roll anything.
No, you don't have to. If it's a spell, you don't have to roll anything. If it's just a straight up cast, you find no traps.
Okie doke. Then I have no ideas.
Is there any way that we could? So I'm going to go over and take a look at the hag, try to see if there's anything we can do. Is there any way we could give her a potion? Because if she's dead, she can't talk.
I was just waiting for my turn to speak. I happen to have a potion. Am I able to give her one of the ones that I made?
Uncertain of whether or not it'll work? Yeah, you can try that.
Sure, I give her one of the potions I made.
Yeah. You roll her back. You tilt her up, and you pour a potion down her throat.
That I have wrapped, by the way, with like something to like stop it. Like.
Yeah, so it wasn't that deep. It didn't pierce
Okay.
her esophagus, so nothing comes out. You pour it down her mouth, and you can see the wound around her throat beginning to stitch shut. And as she gasps and gurgles back to consciousness, you see a hand come up, and she points back the way you came, and she says, "It was him."
Do you know who Arthur is?
As you look back the way that she's pointing, you see a man standing there, scimitar in hand, bleeding from the abdomen from what you can only assume would be a stab wound, and holding a stained with blood scimitar. And he regards you all.
Well, I regard him and look at his face. Do we know
And
him?
Arthur speaks in a voice that is not his.
Is it Carolyn?
Did you know that light thinks it's faster than anything else in existence? But it's woefully wrong. For no matter how quickly light travels, it always finds that the darkness has gotten there first and is waiting for it.
So I just want to say I was right. I even have on here, Arthur should probably be murdered again.
Yeah, you put that in the Discord, and I was like, all I said was he's reading in the library, and you jumped to a heck of a conclusion.
I knew.
You all once fought to take the light of my life away, and now I'm going to take it from you.
I say.
Don't worry. You'll survive this night if I have anything to say about it, but you will suffer within the darkness of my shadow until I tire of watching your strife.
I say. Well, did you know that light is faster than darkness? Because darkness is the absence of light, not a distinct entity with its own speed. When light is turned off, the darkness appears to arrive at the speed of the exiting light. and the last photons will still travel.
My
through
goodness.
here.
Okay, roll
You're gonna stop me. I'm sorry.
roll something for that. Good gracious. Give me just a straight intelligence roll. I want to see if you actually straight up intelligence for that.
Just like my just intelligence.
Yeah, just your intelligence modifier.
What about
Alright.
performance? Which one's better for you?
Hang on. Plus it was 19. If it's
Yeah,
my saving throw, then it's a 22.
He cuts you off immediately. He begins yelling at you to quit mewling, woman.
He knows
Take
I'm
your
alive.
leave of this place.
What are you gonna do to it?
It's mine.
Nuh-uh.
It is. From this night forward, it's mine. You're all going to leave. You're going to take your flock with you. Anybody who remains will die by my blade. And we've lost Bradley.
Yeah, his computer crashed.
He thought I was really funny for a second, and then it stayed too long.
I was like, at least he looks happy about it.
I know. I was like, "Ugh."
We're going to pause while he comes back.
I'm coloring a hedgehog.
Oh, you're coloring a hedgehog?
I
Yeah.
bought this thing to paint, and I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, that looks
That's cool.
exciting. Mine's just a coloring page. But
Well,
there's
it's
Robert,
like
are you okay? You look concerned.
It's got lights.
No, I'm just sorry. I'm looking at the art and I'm thinking about everything that happened. Sorry.
Guys, we should prank Bradley. Everybody, turn off your camera. Just
Here he
kidding.
goes.
Everybody freeze.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, we're not really freezing? Okay.
There we
No.
go.
That's all.
What was the last thing you heard, Bradley?
Aslan was, monologuing and said he was going to torture us.
Yeah, okay. You got pretty much that whole thing.
Did we recognize the voice?
Actually, yeah, Bradley knows it right away. It's Aslan.
But why?
But why?
Why do people keep coming back?
Sorry, everything's still
Right,
loading really slow,
still-
so I can hear you guys every couple seconds.
Oh, okay. Let us
Alright.
know when it's better.
And he's in his human form. He's not actually in his lich form.
He is the perfect visage of Arthur.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's Arthur. In face, in movement, in dress, it is Arthur. But Bradley, being just a real clever guy, has recognized that it's Aslan speaking through him.
I don't remember us torturing any other person other than Aslan, so if it
It's
was
a
someone
pretty
other than
good
Aslan,
bet.
like, I don't even remember your name. Wait,
Could
we caused
you-
that much trouble to you?
Now, can we just talk about how sad it would be as Alan to be murdered by who you thought was Arthur?
I'm going to be honest with you. I wrote that, and I decided that I didn't want to do that on stream, so it happened off. It happened off screen.
And
Because I was like, that might be too much. So yeah, Alan's just dead, and you guys do not know what happened between them before that.
Did anything happen after he stopped speaking?
I think the one thing that you did miss is he said, "You're going to leave. You're going to take your people with you. This place is mine."
rude.
Well,
I'm
let's-
gonna,
I'm like,
I'm
well,
still
the
loading,
obvious
so-
thing, the obvious thing is to just like attack him. But if he's really Arthur, like, man, third time's the charm. Am I right? Do we really want to kill him, like, or do we try
Lonnie
to?
doesn't know him, so
Lonnie does not know Arthur. That much
So-
is true.
So I'm just like,
Well,
do
I
we
mean-
attack or do we just go? This is a later problem and get our troops and go.
He
Like-
feels your hesitancy, and as you hesitate, he repeats, "Leave. Do nothing foolish, and you get to leave alive."
I'm just throwing this out there. I want to do something foolish. He just got done killing Van Richten and Alan. And just throwing this out there. This hasn't stopped us from attacking each other multiple times. You guys have attacked me. I've attacked Mora. Like
It's just what we do, friends.
we attack each other. PvP. We do that all the time, guys. So I mean, like maybe it'll work. So that being said, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Anybody who is going to follow Morgan's lead needs to roll initiative.
I kind of like
Morgan,
just
you two.
lead. I kind of lead the Kethians back towards the barrier.
Okay.
Solid.
Mora,
want me
are
to
you
roll?
rolling?
Girl, I know my new CFP roll too. We just stare at each other. Man, can I like my stuff is ranged attacks? I'm gonna like
Morgan, what did you roll?
inch and go.
To attack.
Yeah.
That would have been a dirty 20.
Cool, mine's a 19.
Oh, okay.
I know. I think I'm gonna die, you guys.
The evil guys decided to save the people. Just
Mine's
leave.
an 18.
Well, I know I want to save the people too, but I don't want to like.
I mean,
here you go,
it's,
bud.
it's Corvin being selfish. So I mean, it makes
So
My blood
Orvin.
supply.
Morgan's arm comes up, leveling his firearm at Arthur. Corvin, you immediately take off sideways, yelling for the Icathians to run. And I'm only saying that because that's how Aslan Arthur is going to know that you're not in this fight. Morgan, you rolled first on initiative. Go ahead.
Guys, we're gonna die. He has a serious voice on. Oh, Nelly.
So did that first attack get launched, or do you want me to roll again for an attack?
Roll to attack.
Okay, cool.
I was really considering having Lonnie just hang back, but
I know. Go back with Corbin, girl. You don't know him.
17.
Right?
17 is going to hit, actually. Give it
All
some
right.
damage.
It's been nice knowing you all.
Hey, when we come back, is it level 1?
I will let you know what your options may or may not be.
Okay, cool beans.
it's just Corvin's show now. There are no options.
I'll be in the chat supporting you.
We all play random Icathians. 6 piercing, 3 flaming.
All
Hey,
right.
I did work up that group of adventurers to look at different domains. So
That's true. You did. You sure did. Morgan, anything else?
No, that's gonna end my turn.
The bullet rips through his shoulder, and you see a spurt of blood as his shoulder kind of moves back with the impact. And as his one shoulder that's hit moves back, he raises his other finger and points at you. Power word kill.
He says power word kill.
He casts power word kill.
Oh, I was like, that's not.
So what exactly? Pardon my ignorance here. I'm just a simple country.
what's your HP currently?
Yeah. So what exactly does that mean for our audience? And for
What
my
is your
sake?
HP currently?
What's your current HP?
A 70.
You drop dead. Your
No
body falls to the ground.
Wow.
So
Morgan's life leaves his body. He reverts back to human form. And Arthur fixes Lonnie and Mora with a stare that says, "Do not test me."
I say, ugh, I haven't practiced this a lot. Give me a second. And I like get on the ground and I do the fireman thing where I like throw his leg in his arm so I can lift him up and
Well, I
carry
have-
Morgan up.
So he's
out there.
dead.
He's
Or
dead.
passed out. Okay,
So-
I'm gonna use
She has
my
revivify, so
yeah.
We're
You
gonna
have
do that.
Revivify?
Okay,
Yeah.
Lonnie, let's step away from the murderer and then revivify him.
We only have a minute.
Run fast for 58 seconds.
So, if you're gonna pick him up, you need to roll for strength.
Okay.
And he's a big guy. This is he wields a very large weapon.
I cast reduce on him to make him smaller.
So,
And he's not fighting me on it.
well, hold on. Now I
It's
gotta
creature
look
or
at
object.
reduce.
It's creature or object, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, that is an action though. You'd have to spend your action to reduce him, and then
Yeah.
Lonnie would spend an action to revivify him.
I'm like
But
saying,
you
we're
wouldn't-
going, let me take him, we're going. And then, like, are we allowed to just go? Like,
If he came back, would he be able to get up?
If he came back on his turn, he would be able to. Now I have to look up Revivify. Hold on. How many HP does Revivify
1.
grant back? 1. He would be able to get up on his turn.
Okay. Because then I also have the cure wounds for later. But the goal is
But
to
as
get out.
you begin to move, Aslan is going to command you to stay. He doesn't want you to leave.
oh, he likes you, Lonnie. I'm gonna go though. Peace out. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know that's not what it is. Who does you say you stay to? Is it me because I'm the one moving?
All of you.
Yeah. Except
Both
for
of you.
Corbin, because Corbin's out. Okay.
But he
yeah,
told us to
Corbin
leave.
left when he was given the chance. He was allowed to leave. You guys
That's cool.
didn't.
I was backing up my friend, fool.
I know, but that was a decision that was made.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should trust my gut to just. So I can't revive him, or
If
did I
you
already-
would like to try and cast Revivify, you may.
I don't like the way you phrase that.
I would. Nope, I can't.
Robert's not going to like it either.
I can't metagame here. But honestly, can I metagame here for a minute, DM?
Nah.
Okay.
It's cool.
Chat.
I want Carol to learn this one.
Okay.
All right, fine. Teach me.
I stay.
Go
No,
ahead.
never mind. I don't want to do anything. I don't trust you.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm not moving.
Well, if he said stay,
You're not moving. He's not going to let you, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm good.
Okay. He's going to walk up. Leave the body.
Hmm.
You can go. I do commend you. Few have stood against me while most have stood aside. Your names are going to be forgotten here today, but I will remember you for having tried at least. She's going to come throw something at me.
I hope so. I was going to say she just ditched me.
Go on. You can run now if you wish.
Okay. Me
It
and
doesn't
Mora
change
are
that I'll
gonna
be the
go
one
find.
killing you.
What? We're gonna go find Bradley then. Or
Who's Corbin?
Yeah, you run off.
Okay.
Robert, you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
Grieving a little bit.
This is the night Roberts decides I'm not his friend anymore.
I just discovered what power word kill was for the first time.
Yeah.
So do we find Corbin?
Yep, you find Corvin. He's gathering all of the Icathians around the side of the main house and in the front of the sanctuary mansion.
Okay, so we'll fill him in on what just happened.
Oh yeah, because Lonnie and Mora are going to be running up. They were really only about 30 seconds behind you, Corvin, maybe 45 seconds. But in that time, you've just been running through, commanding everybody to follow you.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of out of breath. Is everyone okay? Come on! Oh, I see you guys made it. Come on! And I'm when I'm just glancing back. Do I see the lack of anybody, or is it just too blurry for me to even notice?
Because of how many Icathians are currently residents of Sanctuary, it's hard to get a head count during such a chaotic time, especially through the darkness and the smoke and the shadow that's all happening. But as they see you running and commanding them to follow, they know you to be one of the heads of this household, and so they follow.
No, yeah, and I just try to get away from the barrier and I guess huddled in the corner because I don't know if we've ever left into the mists without a destination. So I have no idea what happens if we try to leave without a destination in mind.
I don't know. It's a good thought, though.
So I'm going to be subconsciously thinking about worry if that's going to affect anything.
About worry. Okay.
Yeah.
Lonnie, Mora, when you reconvene with Corvin and the lot of Icathians that he's leading out to the front. Oh no, where'd she go? I'm gonna have to
Hopefully
go
they
yell
throw
at my
something
kid.
at you this time.
I'm gonna have to go yell at my kid. I think that's what it was. I think she's just badgering her at this point.
Hi.
Hi. What? You reconvene with Corvin and all the Icathians.
Yeah, I do.
At the front of the mansion, the place where you have always set out for your next mission, and the front gates loom above you.
Okay. And we go?
You want to go?
Yeah. I don't think I can stay here, pal. I don't think that was an option.
All right. Without answering Corvin's question of where, you guys head off.
Oh, I missed your question. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I had a lot happen all at the same time right now. Sorry.
To an unknown destination. You and all of the Icathians leave
A lot of
Sanctuary and embrace the mists. Before you all left your rooms, I will say you did just grab your stuff, your adventurers. That's what you do. It's what you have. So all of your items are with you. But you leave behind any unfinished projects. You leave behind a wealth of knowledge and technology in Van Richten's laboratory and libraries, and you strike out.
You know what we
into
should have
mist.
done? Is we should have made. You remember how we took the book on how to make that weapon of mass destruction?
Yeah, we left that.
Well, we should have like made one, and then as we were leaving and going, just like popped that little
Set it
son of
off.
a gun and thrown it out that way.
Dang.
But yay!
You can't say what you know. Oh, that's never mind.
What?
No. I confuse it with my other DM. My other DM often says at the very end of the game, and nobody dies.
Oh, it is bound to happen sooner or later, I think.
Like the old Thomas the Tank Engines. Unfortunately, no one got hurt.
Well, it didn't hurt. There is that. Yeah, you strike out into the mists with the Icathians. Once you believe that you've left the domain of sanctuary behind safely for now, you take a head count of the Icathians, and from your head count, there are 34 that are either dead or missing. You are unsure.
Now, could we go back in time?
Like time travel?
Yeah, like we did last time. With the
Go back
Carolyn.
in time.
If I could
Huh?
turn
When
back
we met
time.
Carolyn, then the young Van Richten.
Yeah, like we did that time.
Oh,
But we can go back and prep.
that was a
Yeah,
different
everyone-
domain with a different set of rules.
We just grabbed that Van Richten and it's like, hey, you're our boss now.
Can we reload our last save point? Let's try
Reset.
this again.
All right. Weapon of mass destruction. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Turn back time.
And you do the only thing that you can, which is to walk with worry on your mind. Is that the only thing that crosses your mind during this, Corvin?
I mean, I would say that's like the subtext. There's a lot of other words, but that's the general theme, I'd say.
All right.
Anger.
As you walk through the myths, Icathians in tow, you are attacked by a great many walking ghouls. Ones that you are able to fend off easily. These are easy creatures to dispatch, ones that you have fought in the past. But since there are only 3 of you who are armed and in strong fighting shape, these ghouls, as periodically, whenever they do decide to attack you, they remove another 9 from your number of Icathians. So you're up to 42. No,
Guys,
43.
this is
Because that's how
turning
math works. 43.
This is turning to those gnomes again.
You are unable to rest. You are unable to stop for long. That just brings more attacks. So because of that, you have to just keep walking. And you're unsure of how long. You have preserves, rations. Some Icathians even thought to grab some sacks of corn, bags of preserves as they were leaving. So spread through everybody, they are able to feed themselves, though meagerly.
At least I made trail
Especially,
mix. Dang.
they did grab a bag of your trail mix. They knew it was there, so your trail mix is among that. You guys also have your typical number of rations that you bring along. You can keep those for you, or you can help supplement that to the Icathians. But with the great number of people that there are, it becomes a difficult journey indeed. 5 days pass, or what feels like what you believe is 5 days, because it's difficult to keep time within the mists. And just when you are running out of water and food, the mists begin to break, and you find yourselves at the edge of a large farmland. A gray sky hangs in the air with a white sun. It illuminates this land well enough, but it's not as bright as, say, the land where Bunny inhabits. everything kind of has a shade of gray over it. And as you and all of the Icathians begin to walk through these farm fields, you see farm hands kind of sticking their heads up and taking notice of you. And you see one distantly yelling for his son, who runs up and he says something to his son. And he points off in the distance towards this large town. And the boy takes off running toward town.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Do we see like a look of panic or fear or what is not the
Or
son,
concern?
What does the farmer look like to us?
He's a bit too far away to make out facial expression, but he doesn't seem panicked. But he does he leans on his garden hoe and he kind of watches you.
Hello there. That's all I got. I'm tired.
That's all he responds with. Almost like he's seen this before.
Have you seen this before?
And you see an exaggerated nodding of his head.
Oh no. Has this happened to you? I don't know if you've seen it before. Obviously, you have an idea.
You see his shoulders kind of heave in a sigh, and he drops his hoe down and he walks the field up to you.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to walk more.
And he leans on the fence surrounding the field. It's about 15 feet away from you. He leans over this wooden fence. Hey?
Hello.
Hello?
We have been kicked out of our territory by a madman. And we are looking for a place to at least sleep for the night that is safe. Is this such a place?
Not my house. It's not big enough for all of you. Head to town.
Do you know what town this is?
Is that a trick question? Do I know what town I live in? Is that what you're asking me?
I haven't slept in 5 nights. I don't know where I am. What town is this?
You're in Mistvale.
That sounds familiar. Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Nope.
Sounds
it
familiar,
does not.
but
Okay. Do you know if there's a person we should talk to regarding supplies? I don't even know.
You and yours will be put up for about a week, but you'll have to find your place in town if you want to stay.
Who do we talk to about that in town? Is there a leader that's in charge of that?
I wouldn't. I didn't vote for him. I wouldn't call him no leader.
Uh-oh. Is he a bad man?
Well, he's a bit of a knob.
Okay. Knobs we can work with. Okay, can you point us in the direction and give us a name and a description and we can get off near your property?
Yeah. Well, you're not on my property. You're just
I said near, yes. Yeah.
My property. Don't bother me none. Yeah. Mayor Wellaby.
Wellaby.
Yep. But honestly, you pick an inn, you pick a tavern, you let them know where you're from, why you're here, how you found us, and they'll get the word out just fine. Then someone will be in contact with you. This happens periodically. We'll take care of you as long as you take care of you. Yeah?
Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Can you point in a direction of where we should go?
And he points to the town as if that wasn't entirely obvious.
Okay. I don't know. Is anybody else more communicative? I'm assuming we can blame not sleeping in 5 days.
yes, that's a fair excuse. Thank you very much, sir. there anything we should know about this town before we don't want to make anyone mad by stepping on anyone's toes accidentally?
No, just don't step on no toes.
All right, fair enough. Well,
Let's go.
I just gesture for our posse to follow.
Yeah, you gesture for all of the Icathians to
many is
follow
there?
you. I forgot what I said.
I kept trying
a
to scroll up
year
my
ago.
notes. Yeah, it's in my notes somewhere. I'll let you know in Discord later how many we have left.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
I tracked like how many we're losing. I just didn't know what he started with. So okay.
So the
Like
number of
400.
Icathians was given almost a year ago, in October of 2024. So in order for me to get there, because I didn't think it would ever be relevant again, I got to scroll back an entire year, which is a lot because our Discord is
Happening.
moderately active
Yeah.
because we are a talkative bunch. So yeah, like Bradley said, we will get that for you. You do wander into the first tavern that you see, or I guess I should just say you see a tavern pretty quickly. Is that the one you want to go to?
Place to sleep sounds good to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. You walk in weary, with tired faces, the three of you, and you and immediately people jump to your aid. They begin counting the number of people that you are, you and all the Icathians, and you hear people saying, send a runner to such and such inn, let them know we're going to need so many beds. And they send off 6 different runners to make sure that they have enough beds to accommodate all of them. The tavern keep recognizes the three of you as standing out and being clearly part of the leaders of the group, and he assures you that everything is going to be okay. You and your people are going to be taken care of, and for the next 10 days you have a safe place to sleep and regroup and recover from whatever, the way he says it, whatever it is what's happened to ye.
Okay. Is this where we're stopping, or are we sleeping?
Yeah. Portions of the Icathians are split up between 6 inns. They provide you guys with a list of the names of the inns, and their locations in relevance to this tavern. This tavern puts you guys up, sending all the Icathians away with a small travelable meal. They feed you guys and they send you, they show you where your beds are. And
Yay.
that is that night. You wake up in the morning feeling pretty cruddy, I'd imagine, but much better than you did the night before.
I'm sad. I tell my group.
What even happened to Morgan? I said to run. Where'd he go? Did he get lost in the mess?
I'm sad.
Just ignore Corbin's direct questions.
Sad. No. You said run. Morgan tried to stand his ground, and I don't even know what magic thing he did, but he did the thing in the Morgan style where it dealt a lot of really cool damage, but it didn't matter in the end. He just basically snapped his fingers and he fell to the ground.
Pistol gun.
Oh, well, I already felt kind of bad waking up. This is not good news.
I can't believe we didn't talk about this at all in the last 5 days we were walking.
We were very exhausted.
Well, I
It
thought
was-
I thought I
It
said
was
we
a
filled them in when
tumultuous
we-
time. It was a
Yeah.
tumultuous time.
You just noticed
to
he's
say the
missing?
least. Yeah. The tavern keep, same guy as the night before. He sets you guys down at a large table, one with 7 chairs, and he brings you all out breakfast.
Thank you. You guys
You're
seem
welcome.
you guys have seemed very equipped to handle this. It sounds like you've done this before.
Well, yeah. Some. It's someone's job what's to take care of you and support you during this time. I'm sorry, I'm just the one what feeds you. Scud will be by here in just a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. He's rather punctual. He should be here in the next couple minutes. You'll know him. Scud is his name.
Thank you.
And he
Did we get a therapist? Did I miss this?
I don't know.
And as you guys are eating your breakfast, you see this this I don't know. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, your characters, but for you players, you see a construct walk in. He is made from wood and from some kind of metal, and he walks over with heavy footsteps, and he approaches your table. Hello? I'm Scud, the Disposable.
Oh.
That's a nickname.
Who gave
No
you that
nickname.
Nice
Why
to
are you
meet you.
disposable?
Let's not offend the man.
You might not know it because I do tend to take pretty good care of myself, but 73% of this being is replaced.
I think you might need to open the door.
Obi's not in here.
No, I think he's meowing because that's where he's got to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Hold on.
Not to ruin the vibe, you guys, but my cat might need the litter box, and he's frantically yelling at just to let him know.
Could also be mine.
Come on. Okay, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay, I was wrong.
Nope, he did not care.
My bad. Okay. Well, that is quite the story, Scud.
It's more of a fact than it is a story, but thank you. I have 2 companions that will be joining us, if you don't mind. They'll be along shortly. I have one who's going to take down all of your information and see if it helps us in the long run, and one that's going to see if there's any aggressive negotiations that may need happening. I understand that you have been forcefully removed from your previous domain.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. Was it political overthrow? Was it a mass genocide-inspired exodus?
I think it was mostly revenge.
You were forced out because someone was getting revenge.
I think that's the correct explanation. Yes.
Ah, interesting. Well, interesting.
'Cause I think we
Ash
should
will
keep our
have
story
questions about that. What'd you say?
So, guys, I think we should keep our story a little like a
We
little
should
more.
be more.
Oh, no, I mean, you came to the right place and you came in without upsetting the status quo, as it were. So we consider you a friend so long as you continue to earn that friendship. The moment you misstep, I can assure you that we do have a great many people on standby to answer whatever attitude it may be that you come at us with. And you did come in great number. It's a much higher number than we normally see. We normally see groups of 20 coming in from a small domain that collapsed in on itself. We normally see individuals that come in who have simply inexplicably escaped from their own domain. But to see a large group who has been forced out is rather unusual. It's going to be rather interesting. And this, he sends out one wooded and steeled arm in a direction. This is my good associate, Breeza. And you look up, and there is a dour-looking drow woman, clad in full plate armor. And she sits down heavily in one of the chairs, and she just stares at you all. She's pleased to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm sorry. Is there a question I was supposed to be answering here? I just kind of like whisper towards her.
She kind of scrunches up her face and just like looks at you. I asked no question, little man.
All right, fair enough.
You'll have to forgive my good associate. She's rough around the edges. And she says under her breath, I'm rough in other ways too.
All right. Noted.
Are you guys all? Are there any empty chairs spaced between you guys? When you originally sat down, it was just the three of you. Did you all sit next to each other, or did you leave some spaces?
I would have sat next to somebody. If they left space, that's cool. But I would have
I
sat
didn't
next
leave
to
any
somebody.
space.
Yeah.
There's spaces here. We're just being polite and letting them ask their questions. I'm not gonna. I have a long history of rubbing people the wrong way when I speak first, which is terrible because I have higher charisma than you would think.
You guys kind of sit there in a little bit of an awkward silence. Breeza, because she is not one for conversation at all. And Scud, the disposable, because he thinks that you guys are just kind of trying to sort through this huge change that you currently find yourself in, as if you're letting it kind of marinate. And within that awkward silence, an empty chair between Lonnie and Corvin is pulled back, and a robed corpse sits down in between the two of you.
Is it Morgan?
He is very gray of flesh, very gaunt. He has no visible eyelids. His lips pulled back tight over pristine teeth, and he just kind of looks at you and he goes, "Hi,
Hello.
I'm Ash, and I need to know I'm so sorry about what happened to you. It seems horrible. But if we can gather information, we might be able to figure out how we can best help you. So, where are you from?" And he has this big tome that, as a corpse, he has trouble opening. And he pulls a long pen out of his robes, and he looks around at you guys.
Well,
I see that
originally-
there's in the chat. You might want to text me. I can't see the chat. What are you guys talking about?
I have to get off in a few minutes to put down the house now because the sleep schedule is all off. That's all I was saying. So I'm going to bounce in a bit and hope you guys can politically get us going where we need to go in the right way.
We'll be done pretty soon.
Okay.
And Corman's just going to go and say, well, originally we don't know where, or at least I don't know where I'm from, but I ended up making my way to Sanctuary and stayed there for a bit. That is where
You're
we
from
were discussing-
Sanctuary?
Where, yes.
Oh, we were at Sanctuary, and Ash points between him and Scud, and Scud slaps his knee and says, "That's right. How is old Vinny Rickton?"
I'm
right.
sad.
Hell,
He was murdered
yes.
by the one who kicked us out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought there'd be more emotion there. My bad. I was amping it up.
Oh no. To be sure, we're not happy to hear this. We're surprised. I can't say Scud or myself were terribly huge fans of old Vinny, but we are sad to hear he's gone.
Quick question. You've seen domains collapse a lot. Is it common for another lord to be able to take over a domain?
Well, common?
Possible.
No.
I guess is the better question.
Anything's possible, really. Collapsing domains. This is why we left Sanctuary. This is why we no longer work with Van Richten. Collapsing domains don't need to be collapsing domains. You can free a domain. Collapsing a domain is a violent thing in nature. It's usually because you disrupt the status quo in such a traumatizing way that the domain itself and all of its occupants typically die, or they are forced out into the mists, where they then unfortunately die unless they have somewhere to go. But you can displace a domain. And Van Richten was not so much interested in domain displacement. Displacing a domain is when you can disrupt the status quo in a safe way, which then brings it actually here to Mistvale. Mistvale is in itself made up of 13 domains already.
Really?
That's
I kind of
a
just look
lot.
up to see if there's like any like stitching in the sky or like what I'm imagining as like just cobbled together domains.
You look up and you see the ceiling of the tavern.
I look up through the window.
Yeah, you find a nearby giant window and you look up and you don't see any stitching. It's all one sky.
And that works. It's safe.
It works well enough for us. Yeah. We haven't had any issues with it so far. In fact, it's become our mission to find domains that we've previously been to and safely displace them. Since you yourself are fellow Mistwalkers, this is an easy job that we would be able to teach you. 1, to identify the domain in need. 2, to identify the safe method of displacement. And 3, to enact that displacement to bring it unto Mistvale, to expand our boundary, and one day potentially even dispel the mists themselves.
That sounds like a great idea. If you saw all the people we brought, that's a very indirect way of what we were doing there. We collapsed the domain and then brought the people back to Sanctuary. So we did it in a very manual sense, I guess you could say.
And all well intentioned, the way I hear it. Unfortunately, Van Richten not being interested in such a safe displacement and being more in the pursuit of knowledge than service, we parted ways, mostly amicably. I punched him, says Scud.
Fair. If I knew this was an option, I definitely would have considered it.
Well, there's much to talk about. I do want to know your entire story. And I think I'll begin asking questions now. That's where we're going to end it. All that conversation is going to happen off screen, so we can prepare for next week. Yeah, there you go, everybody. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. It's hard ending a session when I killed someone. Join us again next week to see who else is gonna die.
Should he bother be in attendance at that point?
Robert, I'm gonna message you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, buddy. And we'll find out what you're doing for next week. But yeah, join us again next week for another exciting episode of Those People There. Goodbye.
Goodbye.